This is a review and a tutorial for the exchange BingX. This is one of the best exchanges that you could trade on for a number of reasons. And the reason why I am now trading on this exchange is because not only can you trade cryptocurrency, but you can also trade many other markets. You can see right here, you can trade stocks, you can trade Forex pairs, you can trade indices like the S&P and NASDAQ, and commodities like gold, silver, oil, and all these things, but you can do it using your tether, your cryptocurrency, as margin. So what does this mean? This means you can trade traditional markets without having to open up a traditional broker account, and all your profits can be realized in USDT tether. So this is a huge advantage for people like myself who primarily trade cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and altcoins, but have recognized that there's a lot of opportunities now, especially now, in the traditional markets, more so even than in the cryptocurrency markets. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create an account and then also how to place trades and kind of how to use the exchange. So make sure, guys, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest exchange tutorials here on YouTube. In the pinned comment and the description of this video is my affiliate link with BingX. They have hooked it up so that the first 50 people who sign up using the link and deposit 50 USDT get an additional 50 USDT. And also, once you reach $3,000 worth of trading volume, you get an additional 100 USDT. So to take advantage of that, click the link in the description and the pinned comment, and then you can get started on creating your account. Now, if you want to trade stocks, commodities, Forex, and all that, you do need to use a VPN. You can sign up for the exchange without a VPN, but then you need to turn on a VPN in order for these markets here to be visible. Otherwise, you will only be able to trade cryptocurrency. You can use any VPN, it does not matter. Once you click the link, you will see this page right here. Make sure to register for a new account. You can do it using an email address or a phone number, and then go ahead and click sign up, and then you will be in the dashboard of your account. It's literally that easy to create an account to trade Forex, indices, commodities. It's pretty crazy considering all the things you have to go through to get a traditional broker account. Once you are in, you're going to have to fund your account. So in order to do this, you're going to come over here to this little wallet thing and go to My Assets. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click Deposit. All right, this is going to deposit funds into your fund account. And from here, you can move those assets into your futures account where you can trade pretty much everything, right? So your fund account is pretty much like a spot account, right? You're just holding money here. You cannot actually trade. So go ahead and click deposit, and then deposit whatever you want, basically, into the, make sure to click the agreement. You're going to deposit whatever currency you want into your fund account. Now, once you have these assets in your fund account, in order to trade futures, Forex and indices and commodities, you're going to go ahead and click the transfer button once those funds come into your account. So I'm going to go ahead and click the transfer account. I'm going to take all the tether I put in from my fund account, and there's two right here, okay? There's perpetual futures and there's standard futures. Perpetual futures does not allow you to trade the stocks and the Forex, right? This is pretty much like what we do on all the other exchanges. You can only trade crypto with perpetual futures. You want to put it into your standard futures wallet. So you're going to click the transfer from your fund account to your standard futures wallet as much as you want. Go ahead and click confirm. Now you can see the funds have been moved into your futures account. Once you've got your funds in the account, you're going to come over to derivatives, go to standard futures. This is where you can choose what you want to trade. So come over to USDT standard futures, and you can trade stocks, Forex, indices, commodities, emerging markets, and more. Now, if you go to coin margin futures, you can still trade cryptocurrency, and you can do it, with Bitcoin as margin. So you'll be earning Bitcoin for profit instead of USDT. But you'll notice that you cannot trade these other markets, right? You can't trade stocks, you can't trade indices. That's USDT only. So you have to be in USDT in order to trade stocks and Forex and commodities and all those kinds of things. So let's go to the S&P 500. And I want to talk about order types, how to enter and manage trades. Everything is pretty much the same here as your typical cryptocurrency derivative futures trading platform. You can long and you can short, you can market and you can limit into trades. You can use leverage. Let's talk about isolated versus cross margin first. Essentially, when you're trading futures, you're not actually trading the asset itself, you're betting on the price. And so you need to put up collateral so that if you lose a trade, whoever's trading in the opposite direction gets your money, right? It's like betting on a sports game. You and a friend both put $10 in a pot. The winner gets all $20. Now, cross margin basically means if you enter a position and price goes against you to a certain degree, it will pull more money than what you actually put onto the trade to keep your position from being liquidated. Because if your collateral can no longer cover a losing position, then you get liquidated, and cross margin will continue to pull money from your trading account to prevent liquidation until there's no more money in your account, and then you will be liquidated. Isolated margin, however, it basically takes a small chunk of your capital and isolates that onto a trade, meaning if your losing position is too much for your isolated margin to cover, you will then be liquidated. Let's say you have $1,000, you can isolate $100, and worst case scenario of liquidation, you only lose $100. As opposed to cross margin, you could enter the trade with $100, but if it goes against you enough, then it'll pull more and you'll lose all $1,000. So personally, I like isolated. It's just my style of trading. That's the way to do it. Then you can choose long or short. So basically, this is whether or not you long, price goes up, you think price is going to go up, you long, think price is going to go down, you short. Now we can market or we could limit into a trade, right? So market order is going to cost you a fee, a bigger fee than a trigger order or a limit order, and it will basically fill your order immediately. All right, this is called a taker fee because you're immediately taking liquidity from the market to enter into a position. So in order to enter a market order, you're going to select how much money you want to put on the trade, basically how much margin you want to risk, right? We'll talk about leverage in a second. But I'm going to put $2 of my margin on the trade, and I'm going to go ahead and long. I am now in a trade, all right? I am now in a trade. Now, I want you to notice something. I put $2 on a trade, but when you look at my position size here, it says $2 USDT, total amount 100. What does this mean? This means I have isolated $2 of my $10,000 or so trading account onto a trade, but I've done so at 50x leverage. What does this mean? It means it does 2 times 50, and I have $100 on this trade, even though I'm only risking $2 on the trade. Now, there's something we need to talk about. What is leverage? Leverage is a tool that can be used to take a small portion of your capital and leverage it up so that you're trading with more money than you're actually putting up for collaterals. You can see I'm putting $2 up for collateral, but I have $100 on the trade. Now, this is good, but this can be risky if you do not know what you are doing. So, when it comes to leverage, what you need to ensure is that every single trade you enter, you have a plan in advance, right? And I've made lots of content about this for free on my YouTube channel. I have trading courses, all that stuff. But you need to make sure that whatever your stop loss needs to be for your trade idea, in this case, let's say this is my long idea, right? I'm going to take profit up here after a 0.5% move, but my stop loss is down here, a 0.25% move. I need to make sure that my stop loss is always above my liquidation price. Okay, so my liquidation price is 444,579. My stop loss is 4514. What does this mean? That means for this trading idea here, I could use 50x leverage. I could even use more than 50x leverage, right? I could use 80x leverage as well. Because if I was going to enter into a trade and I only need a 0.25% stop loss, well, I could risk my $2 times 80, give me a $160 trade position. But because my stop loss, this is so important, because my stop loss is well above my liquidation price, guys, is way down here, right? My liquidation price is way down here. And so way before I even am at risk for liquidation, let's say this is the scalp I'm looking to take here, I will be stopped out. What does that mean? It means I will not even lose $2 if this trade gets stopped out. So leverage is simply a tool that is meant to be used with good risk management. Guys, for more information on risk management, check out my YouTube channel. And I just made a video about this recently, okay? Let's see. #1 trading secret, okay? Check out this video. Trading was hard until I learned this. It was posted on my YouTube channel on 11 days ago. It doesn't tell me the date. Come on, YouTube. August 21st, 2023. Go ahead and check out this video because it will tell you exactly how to calculate your exact position size and leverage for every single trade. If you don't have this down, you will lose everything trading these markets, especially with leverage, all right? If you don't know what you're doing and you just start using leverage, you're absolutely going to get wrecked. Now, you'll see once your trade is open here, it will tell you your unrealized profit. It will tell you your liquidation price. It will tell you your stop loss and take profits, okay? And it tells you your position size, and it tells you, what's going on. You longed S&P 500 index. Now, how do we manage our open trade? Well, what we can do is either we can set one stop loss and one take profit, right? You could set one stop loss and one take profit, or you could set multiple take profits by clicking this close button and click partial position close. And then let's say you want to close 25% of your position at a certain price, you can go ahead and do that, right? You can go ahead and close partial position at a certain price. Now, I can't actually do that because, well, it has to be a minimum of $2 on the trade, right? It has to be a minimum of $2 on the trade. But that's how you would take partial profits. The second type of trade is a trigger or a limit. And that's where, let's say you want to long at a lower price. Let's say we want to long at 45.20, right? So 45.20, we want to long with $6. We'd go ahead and click that. You can see now we have a limit order right here that will be filled when the price wicks down to this level. So let's see if we can't get that filled here. Come on, come on, come on. 2 more cents, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. All right, there we go. So you can see that our trade has been triggered, and now we are in a position right now. Okay, this is great if you have a plan in advance for a trade and you know where your stop loss needs to be and all those kinds of things. You can see right here, I am now in the trade right from this area. And now I can set my stop loss and my take profits. Now, something else that's really nice about BingX is you can long and short at the same time. Now, if you're a follower of my channel, you know I do this all the time for various purposes. But now we can go ahead and open up a short trade for $6. And now we are in a short trade and we are in a long trade at the same time. We can manage both open trades. This is really nice, guys. For example, here on Bitcoin, you can see I'm in a long trade from here and a short trade from here. And the reason why this can be advantageous is because if you can lock in a take profit one, realize some profit on the trade, and then enter another position in the opposite direction, a lot of times where I take profit on a short, I might also be opening a long. This way you don't have to close your whole dang position, but you can be in two trades at the same time. So this is really cool on BingX. Not all exchanges will actually allow this. One more really cool thing about BingX is the ability to set alerts right in the app. So you come over here to price alert, go ahead and click that, and you can now set an alert for a price, and you can get a notification right on your desktop computer that will send a noise. You could send an email, or you could send it to the app if you sign up on your phone with the app. And this will let you know if you, let's say, need to take a partial profit, right? So let's say you're in a trade, you want to take a partial profit at 27.032, right up here. Well, what you can do is you can set an alert at 27.030, like this, 27.030. This is the daily time frame, 27.030, and when the price, the last price reaches, really, that's what I would be looking for, and then you just create that alert, and now you've got an alert right here that you could turn on and off with this little button, and it's great because on your phone you can get an alert if you're out and about on your day and you know you're in a long trade and you want to come and take a profit or take a partial profit or whatever. All right, guys, that is it for this tutorial and review. I think BingX is a great exchange. They have a lot of liquidity. They are even recognized as an official broker on TradingView, although if you are trading with a VPN, you don't really get all the features of trading through TradingView. If you don't need a VPN, you can link it up through TradingView. You can trade lots of different assets, and it's very easy to use with the mobile app as well as the desktop application. So guys, that is it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.